All righty. Welcome you guys. Monday night body rolling. Our first virtual studio class. Actually, Saturday was the first class, but we are in full compliance with our great governor, and we're going to be staying together but distant. So tonight we're using gold, pearl, and black balls. If you don't have end wakers, and you're going to use these as part of our warm-up. If you do not have wakers, then you're going to use like a beach towel. Okay, so you'll want to have it like this. Just kind of fold it, because what you're going to do is, instead of wakers, you're going to, and I'll cue you guys, but you're going to put it under your heels. Okay, to kind of get the lift in the heel and get a really good stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, just keep your blankets close by and your wakers close by. Okay, so let's start off with gold ball, and you'll want to have your wakers and your gold ball. So that's kind of what we're starting off with. All right, gold ball, and we're going to stand up and do, starting off with center line, okay? Hang on. I want you guys to be able to see my face. And Saturday, everybody said my volume was good, so I will be speaking loudly, okay? All right, cool. So standing up, you're going to place the ball right up high, get it right up against your pelvic floor. We have a brand new roller with us, and I'm going to be cueing, assuming that there's always going to be maybe a brand new person watching this class, okay, or taking part of the class, okay. So coming in to stand, this is called center line. We're standing up and the ball's up high, and you're going to use all of your pressure from the outside of your legs into the ball. So you're like squeezing. It's like a vice, all right. And just bend and straighten your legs a couple of times. Lift your toes, lower your toes, lift your heels, lower your heels. Lift your toes, lower your toes, lift your heels, lower your heels. Okay? And so we're just getting the core, like the center line of the body, this inner, this energy that moves inward to hold us in and hold us up, right? Getting that activated here. So squeezing in, bend your knees a little bit, and here's your side view. Okay? And then here's our straight on view, all right? And then just begin to press from the sides of the legs. You might already feel it, all right? The big ball is tough if you're short, okay? The option here, you can always switch out to your pearl ball if it's too big, if you feel like it's too much, all right? Take arms up over the head, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, just bring your arms down to the side. Take a bind in the back, all right? So you're pressing the arm bones straight. You just take a little bit of a bind here. Fingers interlaced is our bind, shoulders squeezed together. And take another breath in, inhale, and then exhale and relax. Looking straight down at the floor. Bend your knees a little bit and straighten. Take one more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Release your arms, shake out your arms. Press the ball down now to the middle, right, of your upper thigh, okay? And you want to be able to pull your wakers in now, okay, these pokey things. I'm going to get sideways just to show you the position. You're going to place your heels just right on top. Okay? So if you don't have your wakers, this is when you can just bring your beach towel in and put your heels on it. Okay, just to give yourself a little bit of a lift. All right? And then waker people, just get your heels on the center and just shift your weight side to side. Okay, so this is just like a quick feet warm-up. It activates all the reflexology points in the feet, and it just gets your feet awake, okay? So this is just a quick routine. This isn't our full foot routine. So side to side here, shifting weight. You're kind of lifting one heel up and then the other, okay? Squeeze in from the side legs, and then bring your arms up over your head. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release the arms back behind. This time, take another kind of a warm-up arm. Grab your hands, grab the lower arms, okay? Press your arm bones back, press your chest up, and look up. Squeeze the ball from the sides. Take a breath in. Big breath, exhale, chin to chest, look down. Good. Bend your knees a little bit, lift your toes, lower your toes, lift your toes, lower your toes. Straighten your legs, and then shift weight to the right side. And then shift your weight to the left side. And then back to center. Okay, good. Squeeze in on that ball. Release the arms, shake them out. Now push the ball down between your knees. Okay, so you're right between your knees, all right? And the heels are on your wakers or on that beach towel, all right? Then from here, just walk your feet back a little bit. Walk your feet back a little bit, and your wakers coming more forward into your arch. Okay, but you still have your heels firmly on the waker. Lift your toes, lower your toes, then lift your toes and lower your toes, okay? Then just squeeze in from the side. All right, and you're gonna come into chair pose. Lift your arms up, squeeze your knees together, stabilize here. Take a breath in, inhale, lift up slightly, and then exhale, have a seat. Good, one more time, inhale, squeeze the ball with the legs, inhale, and then exhale, have a seat in your chair. Okay, we're going to forward fold, just bend over and enjoy this stretch. Okay, just shifting your weight side to side, side to side. You can start to let the head drop, arms opposite hands, opposite elbows, and just enjoy this stretch here. Don't lock your knees out, slight bend in your knees. As much as you need to, okay? Sometimes those hamstrings can be really, really tight, so don't overstretch them. We are gonna roll them out, so don't worry about that. Bending your knees as much as you need to, bending and straightening, shifting your weight side to side. And I'm looking up at you just so I can see what I'm doing and stay connected with you guys, but your heads are now relaxed. You're looking through the legs, okay? Softening your shoulders. The option here to take a bind to your interlace your fingers behind your back and let your arms fall forward. And you want to be melting into this posture, into this pose here. Melt, melt, melt. Relax your head. Let your brain just relax from the day. Soften towards the earth. Start to shift your weight a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. And then let your arms come down. Good. And then you're going to rise up slowly. Ragdoll your way all the way up. So chin is at chest as long as you can. And squeeze the ball for stability. As you rise back up to standing, sweep your arms up over your head. Take a breath in. Inhale. Palms together. And then exhale your prayer hands right to your heart. Okay? Good. So you all stay there. I'm going to turn around so I can face you. Okay? Everybody should be facing, right? I'm assuming everybody's facing the screen. Okay, you're going to have your heels. You're going to go right up. I'm just moving my feet, but your feet aren't going to move. Just except for dialing your toes out. We're going to come into squat pose, okay? You can hold onto your ball, dial your feet out, squat pose, and just have the wakers right coming into the arches. Okay, but your heels are, again, firmly planted. You're going to have a seat. Now, for you guys who don't have wakers, just keep that towel under your heels, right? And you're going to come everybody into squat, and your heels are propped up. So this really helps to get into squat when you have your heels propped up. You can roll your blanket up any amount more to prop you up for a good squat, all right? Let's take a couple breaths here, pressing the arm bones in, pressing the leg bones out, pressing the arm bones onto leg bones, and then lift your heart up. Take a breath in, inhale, through the nose, exhale, and just give me a ha on the way out. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, and exhale. Look down, stretch the neck out. 2 more breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Really elongate your exhale. 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale. And just let your body weight sink, hips sink, really into those heels sink. Take a garland stretch here, interlace your fingers, pointer finger extend, and just press back into the heels, back into the hips as you extend long through your arms. So you're trying not to fall back, using arms forward energy forward as you jump back into your heels. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Looking down. Press the leg bones any amount wider. 2, 1. And then bring your hands down to the earth. Lift your heels up off the wakers of your blanket, and then just spin your feet to parallel, and just come back into forward fold off the wakers now. Just drop your feet, drop your heels down, and see how you feel there. Notice, just notice and observe. Good. Breath in and breath out. Okay? Alrighty. I'm gonna come into downward facing dog. Okay? So this is the last exercise with our wakers tonight. Alright? So we've done our heels, we did our arches, and we're just gonna stretch out the feet now, the front of the feet, the transverse arch. Okay? People that don't have wakers, you're just gonna do downward dog and do the foot exercises without wakers tonight. Waker people, come on to downward facing dog. Put your balls of your feet right on top of the waker in dog. Okay? And lift your heels as high as you can. Everybody lift your heels as high as you can. And then try to slide your toe joints onto that. Make sure they're on the waker. And your toes are cascading down the front of the waker. Okay? And just lift your heels as high as you can. And then drop your heels down to the earth. You don't need to touch the earth. If you don't jam them down, I'll try. But just shifting your heels down in that direction. Lift your toes up, spread your toes, look at your toes. Bend your left knee, hold. And then bend your right knee, left leg straight, hold. And then bend your right knee, bend your left knee, and just alternate. You guys got this. Walk your dog. Walk your dog. Keep spreading the toes out here. And keep lifting the toes, stretching the feet. Now once you're finished with alternating, come back, center, hold, and then lift your heels up, both up high, go as high as you can. Squeeze the toe tips down on your wakers as you drop. Keep your toe tips down and drop your heels. And then bring your head through the arms towards the legs, looking through the legs. 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to come forward plank and just drop your knees down. Okay, I'm going to be sideways. You guys can be any way you like. Take your wakers out and just come into wisdom pose. So you're going to point your toes here. Okay, and just take flat feet on down into wisdom pose. Just stretch out for a moment here. Take a couple of breaths. I'm going to adjust the setup here. I'm going to keep the setting right here. So just take a couple of breaths there in wisdom pose. Breathe. Then come on, start to make your way up into tabletop. Just do a couple cat-cows. Inhale, arching your spine, you come into cow pose. And then as you exhale, round spine. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin to chest, round coil. Exhale all the air out. Do a couple more passes just like that. Inhale, arch. Then exhale and round and coil. Just really, really, really follow the movement. Matching movement to breath. Inhale and arch. And exhale and round. And then right into neutral. Okay. All right, we're going to start off with the spine tonight. Okay. So we're going to take gold. And golds are really our ball of choice for the spine. When you get a little bit more advanced or more used to it, actually, you sometimes, I like to use silver because it really gets in there. If you have silver and you want to use it, that's cool. We're gonna go up both sides. We're gonna go up the spine, right side and then left side first, okay? So here's bones. For those of you guys that are new, okay, just imagine your spine, your spinal column here, right? And we're gonna be taking the ball from the base up one side, running alongside your spine, and then we're going to go onto the other side and run up the other side, rolling over the ribs and just bumping up right against your spine. So we're going to be in all these muscles on either side of the spine. Okay. So for this routine, we're not actually rolling necessarily directly on the center of the spine. Okay. You'll hit it, but we're going to be over on one side and then the other. Okay. So I'm going to be sideways so you can see. You're going to come into seated. And you'll want to be at the back of your mat because you're going to be rolling towards your feet and you'll run out of mat, okay? So just start in a seated position, bend your knees and put your feet flat. And then we'll start off with the ball at the center of the spine. Let's just pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And you see how I'm kind of coming forward and trying to get it up under as close to my tailbone as I can. Hold on to it and then just lean back. Put your hands on your knees and just start to pull the belly button back into the ball. If you're brand new, tonight's it's going to be a total introduction. So just go with the flow, do what you can, all right? Leaning back, pulling back through the front body to back body to ball to floor. All right, we'll take a breath in, we'll lift up a little bit, fill, and then as you exhale, you're going to melt back. Take another breath, inhale, lift up a little, and exhale, just melt. You can close your eyes here, really start to get centered. Another breath in, and then breath out. Good. While you're here, take your belly button and just pull it towards the spine to ball to floor. See if you can hold that contraction in. Okay, placing your hands on the floor with that pulling of belly in, can hold the contraction with your hips. Right? Just move yourself up, push yourself up as your ball comes down towards your tailbone a little bit. Okay, and then roll back down again. So it's a little movement. We're just kind of rolling over your sacrum here. Push yourself up, ball's going to go towards the tailbone. And then you're going to let yourself come down a little bit. Okay, one more time. Push and let the ball go towards your tailbone and then right back to that mid-sacrum. Then have a seat. Okay, so we just kind of did a little sacrum work there. Lift up, and the first side we're going to work on is the right. So take the ball and just pull it over to your right side. It's to the right. It's right behind your right hip. Okay? So lean back. You're going to feel slightly off balance a little bit. Slightly off, and that's okay, that's the whole point here. Okay, the left leg's going to extend. Bring your right leg in, and we're just going to come into a right side leg stretch. Pull back, lean back, and you want the ball, you want to just like let your body weight be on the ball. You're not going to pop the ball, right? Just lean back, As you exhale, just come up out a little bit. Inhale, go back a little, feel, and you should be feeling that ball like into that waist, right? Your natural waistline. And then rock back a little bit. Maybe one more time, just rock back, pull back through the belly button, rock back, and then release out. Okay, good. Take your hands to the floor again, lift your hips off, and this time just push down towards your feet. And the ball's just going to creep up a little bit, kind of the bottom of that back rib. Go right back into the stretch. Your right leg comes in. This just adds more weight bearing into the ball. Ball's still off to the right, right? It's right behind that low bottom right rib. Leaning back, hold the leg in. Exhale all your air out. Then as you inhale, you're just going to come up and sit up a little bit. And we're expanding the ribs in the back into the ball. And then as you exhale, you're going to feel like the pressure. Don't take it too far. Inhale, fill the ribs, expanding into the ball, and then exhale, lean back. Good. And then from here, bring that leg back down again. Place your hands, lift your hips. Again, feeling connected, front to back ball, front to body, back body, ball floor. Feel the connection. Scooch down towards your feet, and then you're going to bring the ball a little bit higher. Everybody's different. The ball is big. Just making our way up that right side of the spine. You know, you can roll in towards your spine and feel the center of your spine, feel the actual spine column, bones, and then roll back out again, you know, towards the side. You sort of do a cross fiber, follow your ribs in towards the center of the spine, and then go back out again. Feel that peeling out. Roll, bring your body over to the right, balls rolling into the center of your back, towards the actual spine, and then back out across those ribs, across those intercostals. Okay, good. And then pull the leg in, add a little weight here. Your breath in, fill, right in here, fill, expand. That whole rib cage, exhale, mount, and just get heavy now. Okay? Good. One more time, just maybe even bounce and connect. Take a breath in, expand your ribs into the ball. Exhale out. Good. And I'm looking at you guys, you all are looking at me. Hopefully you're dead on. You're not going to be contorting yourself here too much. All right? Lift your hips and scooch. Now the ball's right behind your shoulder blade. Okay? This is a kind of cool angle. Sometimes in class, depending on where you are in class, you don't see me. But you can see now where I am. I'm kind of right behind my armpit. And I'm going to cross fiber across that shoulder blade. So you're going to go in towards your spine. You can hold your head from behind. And then go back across that shoulder blade towards the back of your shoulder, right? And then go back. You're moving your body. Just move your body. Let that ball bump into the spine. And then you're going to go cross fiber, come across that bone right out to the back of your shoulder. And then back towards the center line again, right into the spine. Okay, and then come back out. You're still in that right shoulder here. Okay, good. All right. Now we're going to bring our hands behind our head, support our head, looking through the legs. Okay, lift your hips up. And again, still on your ball, still at the right side. We're still on that right side. Lift your hips and pull your body down towards your feet, and the ball's going to creep up just on almost to the top of the shoulders. You have to clear your hair out here because we're going to roll and bring the ball right onto the right side of the neck. This is really nice. So stay here for a second. Take your right arm out. Take a breath in. So the right arm's out. Ball is right behind that shoulder. Take a breath in. Breathe into the ball. Expand. Exhale. Melt. Good. Take another breath in. Expand. Fill. Exhale. Keep supporting your head. Good. Maybe you feel a little bit of sensation tingling coming down that right arm. Wiggle your fingers here. You're really releasing. The arm should be, could be laying on the floor if you want, or you can hold it and extend out. Okay? So now we're going to scooch. Lift up a little bit. Scooch down towards your feet. The ball's coming up, right? Almost to the top of your right shoulder. And then from here, you're going to roll to your right side. All right, and lift your head away, expose your neck, and then place your neck on the side of the ball. Get yourself situated. You're in side line, and just take your right arm down, slide it under, elbow under the side of the hip, under the waist, ball flat facing up. Okay, so now you have your neck laying, side bending on the ball. Ball's kind of right behind your ear. Okay, and just get along through that right side. You can take your top hand out, press on the side of your left temple. Just press down, you're side bending your neck. And just melt and breathe. You're going to take a couple of breaths here. Relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. Soften. Keep bearing weight, just surrender, right? It's really not about forcing, it's just letting go. use that top hand to add a little more. Push down steady, don't bounce. Take another 2 breaths. Pull it up and release it out. Good. One more breath in. And relaxing your breath out. Good. All right, now before we move, option here, you do not have to do this. Take your top leg, bend, and place the ball at the foot. Bottom arm is going to be your support. Okay, this is an option. You can go here. You can lift your hips off the floor. Keep that bottom arm down. And then just take the top arm, reach over. You're adding just some nice pressure into the side of the neck. Okay, give it a try if you'd like. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, hips come away from the floor. Fill, exhale, and relax. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Relax, relax, relax. Then let the hips fall back down. Good. Okay? And you're going to take your head, guide it off, take the ball out, and just lay on the floor for a moment, facing up. And just kind of let everything take in, sink in. Notice the difference between the right side of your body and the left side of your body. So this is really cool because we get present to our body sensations. So feel what the right side of the body feels like. Just kind of look at it, observe it, and then feel what the left side of the body looks like, feels like. It could be subtle or it could be pretty obvious. Right? Wiggle your toes, crack your ankles, pull your knees into your chest, and feel the difference between the right and the left side. Start to rock your hips side to side, rock your knees side to side, roll your neck out, roll your neck out. And again, notice the difference between the right side of your neck and the left side of your neck. So this skill of observing your body sensations, big time skill for meditation and for slowing your entire nervous system down, and also keeping you in present moment. Do this during the day, just observing how you feel, noticing. Extend your legs up and feel the difference between right and left leg. Roll out your ankles, crack your toes. Okay, all right. Bring your feet down to the floor and coming back up to seated. We're going to shift back and we're going to head over to the other side, okay? I'm going to spin around so you guys can see. So the ball is, we've already been in the center, so just bring it over now to the left side. Okay, bring your triangle behind your left hip. Okay, and I'm going to cue you guys through this now. Okay, we'll flow right on through. We're going to take 3 breaths in each spot. Lean back and breathe. Connected. Snuggle that ball right in. When you're ready, start to bring your left knee up and pull. And this whole thing is just this lever, creates pressure and creates weight. Take a breath in, inhale. And exhale back. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Let's go one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. And foot comes to the floor. Good. Oh, let's do this first. Hands back behind. Right? Lift your hips away from the floor. Just kind of feel the weight, body weight into the ball. Scoot your hips down towards the feet, and the ball's going to just creep up a little bit and be right at the bottom rib. Maybe scooch down just a little bit more if it feels a little tender. Okay? Remember, your rib cage is big. It goes all the way down here into the lower areas of the thoracic. So get right in there, get on those ribs, and then pull your left leg in when you're ready. Leaning, right? Balls off to the left, Lean slightly left. Pull the leg in. Exhale all your air out. And then as you inhale, up. And then as you exhale, you're going to pull back. You're going to take a breath in and a breath out. Expand into the ball. Take a breath in and a breath out. Get really seated. Then bring your foot down, lift your hips, and scooch down.
Oh, no.
So now we're in this really nice solid rib, kind of right alongside that scap, right? And you can begin to cross fiber here coming across. So you're going to pull the body to the right and slightly turn the torso so that the ball is going to sneak into towards your armpit, and then you're going to move your body back to the left, and the ball is going to come towards your spine. And then move your body to the right, and then move your body to the left, right? So we're just tracing along those spine, those little individual ribs, going away from the spine, and then go back toward the spine. Take another breath or two. Just work with visualizing those ribs as you pull the body across, opening up the ribs. Just using your breath, inhaling, moving in one direction, exhaling in the other direction. And peel and make space in between. Good quality air here. Breath in, breath out. Just find your own breath rhythm. Breathe in one direction, pause, and then breathe and exhale or inhale back the other direction. And let's make our way now from eventually making your way the ball right on that shoulder. Okay. Clear your hair out of the way, extending your left arm out. Get heavy here, really pressing from the front of the shoulders, the back of the shoulders, the ball on the floor. Always lift your hips up if you need to get a little bit more. You can start to work over the shoulder here, pulling the body down and up. You can see that? So we're cross firing, and then we're just doing this movement here to stretch and extend. Get circulation coming in, making our way down, making the ball, moving the ball up into the top of the shoulder. You're going to clear your hair, and then slowly, 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 as you roll your left side, keep pressing into the ball so it doesn't fly out. Place the side of the neck down, and get onto the side of your body. All of that's crazy. You can always come down and just place the ball. So I have to make a move here. Okay, move your hair. Take that extended bottom arm now and pull it right under your waist, palm up. Okay, and then you're here. Left hand, right hand on the temple. Take a breath in and exhale. And as you exhale, push down that temple and side bend the neck. Now you have to relax to receive here. So you can just melt right there in that shape. Take a breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Your final couple of breaths, you can be up in the high setting. Back foot is bent, using that bottom arm as a little stand. Let your hips away from the floor. And then you're letting body weight just slide into that ball. It gives you a little bit more. Okay. Adjust. You can turn your head and just let your body be the guide here. Take a breath, one more breath in, and exhale out. And slowly float your hips back down to the floor. And from here now, instead of turning onto the back, we're going to turn onto the belly, okay? I'm going to have to change so I can be looking at you guys, but all you guys have to do is just roll to your belly, right? I just come down flat on the floor, take the ball out, 5 seconds, and just lay on the floor face down for a sec, okay? Or look off in one direction and then the other. And just let your body, again, absorb all of the goodness. Good. Take a breath or two here. Do your next breath. If you're looking in one direction, go ahead and look in the other direction. Just to even out your neck. And then we're going to come on to our elbows, and we're going to just take a really nice, easy stretch here through the upper body. So take your ball, slide it to your breastbone. Okay, so this is your sternum is down low, then you have your breast tissue, then you have your upper chest. So you want the ball to your upper chest, above breast tissue, right below your collarbone. Okay, so just press the ball right there at the center of your chest bone, above breast tissue, below your collarbone. And you're just pressing and letting the body weight just press forward. Just let your whole torso fall into the ball. Even bounce here to make a connection. And let your arms just come out and relax. Okay, your head can be relaxed. Start relaxing your head down. You can even put your chin on the ball. Okay, and I'm going to cue some breath work here because it's really powerful to be able to expand into this ball and get present to the fact that we have capacity not only to breathe into our chest, but to also bring air into the back ribs, into the side ribs. You know, we have this 360. We have this whole chest cavity to breathe into. I'll show you guys on bones in a minute when we take a break, but I want you to imagine, okay, the whole chest just opening up like this. See, the rib cage is here. And when you breathe, this capacity of your breath to be able to widen and broaden all sides of your ribs. It's just not about the front of the body. So please just lean and just let all of your body weight go now right into the ball. Chin chest, you can be looking down, just listening to my voice as a guide. And I want you to expand the breath. I want you to aim it for the ball. And I want you to notice if you can expand the capacity with each breath. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cue that. Exhale all your air out, just totally relax. And then inhale through your nose really slowly and watch where the air is going. Feel where the air is going. Keep breathing in. And then I want you to exhale and just relax on your exhale. Don't do anything on exhale, just simply relax. Let yourself self-sink a little bit more. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, slow through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause. And then just let it go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Melt. Good. Again, inhale, smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice. Pause. And then relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale, aim the breath of the ball, but feel it expand. Keep inhaling. 3, 2, 1, and then relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go one more time. Big breath now. Inhale through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Just sink into the ball now. Heavy, heavy as you've been. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Beautiful, you guys. Let's lift up just a little bit. Come up on your elbows a little bit. This might be intense. Just come up into forearm plank. Just lift yourself off the ball. Just relax a second. Chin goes to chest. And then lay back down the ball, slide your hands back. You can push yourself up off the ball. And you were just in a pretty intense back bend here, so let's counter pose. You're in tabletop. Just flex your feet, point flex, roll out your ankles, then just come on up into downward facing dog, relax your head, and breathe. Drop one heel and then the other, then stretch. And as you breathe, feel and notice, did you get present to any new opportunities? When you're ready, after another breath in dog, you can come on down. We're gonna take a little, you can sip a little water if you need it. You can always take water. We're gonna do our hamstring, or just a really nice hamstring warm up, kind of stretchy warm up. This is another one that's, you can use just, you don't have to do like a full-on hamstring routine when you feel a little, when your hips feel tight or when your hamstrings feel tight, you can just do this, all right? So we're gonna use curl now, and we're gonna come onto the right sit bone. And I'll show you guys where that is on bones, okay? So the base of at the base of your whole hip crest, right, are these bones at the base of your hip crest. And you're gonna be on the right one first and then the left one second, okay? And you can actually feel them up under they're like the bones that you sit on that get sore when you ride a bike. Okay. So I'll get sideways so you can see. You're gonna come up, starting off in squat maybe, reach around, find your sit bone, and then sit onto the pearl ball. With your torso lifted vertical. The right leg's going to extend out, left leg's to be bent. And you're going to take a couple of breaths here, inhaling through your nose, and always aim the ball. In body rolling, we use the ball as a target for your breath. So breathing, where the ball is, that's where you breathe into. Take a breath in, inhale into that ball. And then as you exhale, you sink and let your weight just come right into that ball. Take your left leg, if you can, and just bend it and put it off to the side. If that doesn't feel good, you can always be here, or you can be here, right, or you can leave it here. This is the side view. I'm going to turn back kind of on the diagonal so you can see. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Again, aim the breath to the ball and sink the weight on the exhale. You might even feel your hips getting a little achy. All right, so take this left leg out to the side if you can, and take a breath, inhale, and then just push your hips back, and the ball's going to come up into the top third. We do it in thirds, third, and third. Top third of the hamstring, you're off the bone, and you're into the actual muscle bundle, that hamstring bundle. You have three of them. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, belt, and if you can, if your body says yes, then just bow forward a little bit. Just sort of intensify the stretch, okay? You don't have to, you can stay here if it's too much. Bend your right knee, make sure you make room there. Bend your right knee, take a breath, and then as you exhale, you're gonna melt. Good. Scooch back a little bit more, okay? And set your booty down, and then you'll bring the ball down to the second third. Point flex, then forward, and just to intensify it a little bit more. So this is just a really nice traction here, just lengthening the hamstrings out. Point flex, point flex. We're gonna get a little bit more stretch. We do pigeon. Bend your knee and just bring the ball to the final third. You're not quite behind your knee. You're just right at the base of the hamstrings, but right before you get to the back of the knee. Then again, just press the body forward. Using a flexed foot helps to extend your hamstrings long, flexing your foot, toes to the ceiling, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, push your whole leg bone down, bowing forward, point flex here. Lengthen, feel the length. tractioning from your sit bone to the back, the base of that hamstring bone, which comes in right before the back of the knee. So get that ball right there. You should feel a little tenderness. You go into the back of your knee now. Just keep working in, point flex, bow forward, and then come on off. Great. And then just feel, shake it out, feel. Notice how your right leg looks, feels. Might notice it's slightly longer. Okay, we just really work to lengthen. Okay? Let's go to the left one. Coming up on the left sit bone. Right on top of, if you don't feel your sit bone at first, okay, it takes a while to get the body to soften up and be more supple. Okay, and this is what this body rolling stuff does. It actually gets the body nice and supple. You can start to break into, through tough muscles, getting down into smaller muscles, start to warm up insertion points where the tendons come in and grab bone. So that's the difference here. We're on bone here, doing bone stimulation to start right that sit bone right where the hamstrings attach. Okay, just do little circles, pull your body forward and back, and just massage right over that place where you're coming into hamstring and going up into the glute a little bit. Okay, but tonight we're just doing hamstring. So pause right there, take a breath in, right to the ball, and exhale and melt. So after class, you can always like work other areas, right, that you were discovered while you were working the routines here. Bending that right leg out to the side if you can, leave it then if you need to. Take a breath in, sit tall, and then exhale and melt forward over that front leg. Then flex your foot for more, point your toe for less. Breath in, exhale out. After your next breath, take a breath in and breath out, relax down towards that leg. And then when you're exhaling and finished, pull the body back and the ball's gonna sneak into the top third of that hamstring. So you're coming off the bone, that sit bone, and moving into the top part of the hamstring, up right into the leg. You should feel a sensation change. Again, bow forward any amount more, breath in, and breath out. Now, to make it a little bit more, you can take your leg bone and press it down into the ball with your hands, or actually straighten your leg, pushing down from the top of the thigh. That just gives you a little bit more sensation. Bending forward gives you more traction. So you have to push down, push your feet back, and then bend forward in traction a little bit. And then scoot your body back and bringing it into the final third. Forward, or the second third, sorry, because we were just off the top. Pressing down, point, flex, point, flex. So basically everybody's leg's different length. You're just trying to make your way down the hamstring there. Okay, point, flex, and break it up into 2 or 3 spots. Point, flex, bowing forward. And then move the ball down for the final spot with your hands. Find that spot that's right above the back of the knee. It's kind of like a little divot, and you can push down, snuggle the ball in there, and that really gets right into the hamstrings come in. And you can get really tight in there. Point, flex. Yeah. Every time we flex the foot, we lengthen the hamstring. We do that, we bend the leg to its max, right? And then just scooch. Point, flex, point, flex. You can get behind the knee for the final spot.
Okay, thank you. Marlon, Mark.
And
Marlon.
Check out. I hear somebody might not be on mute. I hear somebody. Take a downward dog, feel the legs. Hopefully they feel good. A little bit more juiced up. Check it out, check it out. Okay? This is weird not being able able to talk to you guys during class, but we'll make the best of it, right? Okay, so now we're going to move to the abdominals, and if you need to go to the restroom, now's the time. But we're just going to do a really, we're going to do a warm-up with gold, and then we're going to use the black balls for the psoas tonight, okay? So let me show you what that's going to look like. Warm up here, we're going to be at the pubic bone. We're going to do a little warm-up, we're going to pull it up into the low belly, we'll go to one side, then the other. So we're basically doing the rectus abdominis coming up off the pubic bone. We're going to do the transverse abdominals across a little bit of the oblique, okay? And then we're going to put the black balls in what we call the front pockets. And this gets into the psoas muscle, which is a deep abdominal muscle that shortens as we sit, okay? It also shortens when we're stressed out. And like, okay, we're all dealing with a lot more stress right now, so the psoas reacts. It's a primal, deep muscle, okay? So it goes when we get stressed. So we're gonna really take care of that tonight. So putting the black balls in our front pocket, and where that is we'll start at the pubic bone, okay, and then we'll kind of move them up. So see, this is what it looks like on me. And it's kind of inside your hip bones, those two hip bones that point, you can feel them, the ASIS, they point out. We're gonna put them right in there on the inside of the hip bones, right above your pubic bone, that little transverse abdominal soft belly, okay? Right? So that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll do a little work there. All right, so let's go with gold. We're just gonna warm the belly up with gold to get it a little bit soft and ready to receive those hard, smaller ones. Okay, so I'll get sideways so you can see. Place the ball at your pubic bone. You want to tuck your shirt on, and you always want to tuck your shirt on before we do any of these routines, really. But definitely now, because you can get it hung up. Starting on your pubic bone, okay, knees are down, feet are flexed, and if you can, bring your legs straight. Elbows, you're in forearm plank, pull your belly in. And same thing here, whenever we start on bone, which we always start on bone, whenever we start, we just kind of sit for a second, take a breath or two, and just get connected, right? Connect your mind to what's happening in your body. So one thing that really creates stress in our body is when our body is doing something and our mind's doing something different. And that just puts some stress on the body, on the system. So whenever we can connect physically to what we're doing, whenever we can say to ourselves what we're doing, that helps to draw us back into the present moment. So flexing your feet on your toes, just pull your body forward and back. And you're starting to come up a little higher off that bone, up towards the belly button. It's not a huge move, just off the bone up high a little, and then back to your pubic bone. And then move your body, your ball's gonna come up a little bit higher up off that pubic bone into the low belly, you should feel it, and then back to your pubic bone. Do it one more time, come off bone, let the balls come up a little bit higher towards the belly button, but not there. Feeling that maybe lifting up of the belly off the pubic bone, and then go back to your bone. Do little circles around. Let's bring the ball now over to the right side, okay? So you're gonna move your entire body over to the left, and you're gonna bring the ball to that front hip bone, okay? And then just take a stretch here, right arm out, right leg out, your left knee and your left arm is down on the floor, bent, and then you're extending straight, right leg, right arm. Stretch here, breathe, then extend. You can sneak the ball, move your body back a little bit, and let the ball come up into the front of the waist there. To feel the stretch, bring that, oh man, you can bring you're getting your obliques there, extend it and stretch. Take a breath in, breathe into the ball there. Expand your belly ball, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna melt. Just lean a little bit to the right, angle into the right. That waist tonight. Take another breath in, inhale, and exhale. We're also starting to really cue the body here now to release and extend. get your torso up off your hips and make space to breathe. Do one more. Inhale. Belly expands to fall, and you're going to melt and exhale. Pull your body up. Ball's going to go back to the hip bone. And then you're going to move your body across, back to your pubic bone. Okay, that's your home base. Now we're going to move to the left. Take your body to the right and go over to the left hip bone. Right? This is what it looks like on the opposite side. Balls on your left hip bone. Right? Left arm, left leg is going to extend, and then you can see what's happening on my right side. Knees down, arms down for support, and the ball's right there on my left hip bone, and I'm extending long through the left leg, left arm. Looking straight down, breathe in, expand, and then exhale and melt. But this is so good because we get so jammed up in our torso. Take a breath in. And breath out. Good. Think about your breath capacity all around the ribs, all sides. Scoot your body back just a little bit towards your feet. See how well I move back? And the ball just is creeping up into that waist on the left side. Lean a little left, peel into, angle into the ball. Take a breath. Inhale, expand your waist to ball. Exhale out, melt down onto the ball. Try to inch from those fingers out a little bit more. Lift that top leg if you want. Lift the left leg if you want. Get the extension. 2. Relax. Drop your knees. Both knees down. Relax. Breathe. Just breathe for a second. 2. Relax and release. 1. Work your way back up into your forearms. We're going to have time to chill for a minute on those black balls, so we're kind of moving through this just to warm up. Now move your body back across the low belly, okay? And you're right here, up off you're on your pubic bone. We're just going to do one stretch here, up stretch. Balls at your pubic bone. Move your body back and slowly try to catch the top of your pubic bone where the muscle comes in and lift it up so you feel that low belly lift. And then you're going to let your knees come down. Palms are flat. Go ahead and lift up and work yourself into your little Sphinx pose. I'm going to look now forward so I don't mess up the neck. Looking straight down. Your breath in, look up. And as you exhale, just lower your elbows to the ground and kind of wrap the low belly around and relax your glutes. Now let's do that twice more. Pressing down through the palms. Inhale. This is all heavy, relaxed. Into the ball, leaning into the ball, weight into the ball. Inhale. Exhale, look down. And then lower the elbows back down again. And relax the glutes. Okay, one more time. Make any adjustments if you need to. If you need to release it a little bit, you want to scooch towards your belly or back up to your pubic, back down to your pubic bone, you decide. But you're right in that transverse abdominal, that low abdominal, right? One more time. Inhale. Press the arms straight. Inhale. Look up. Fill the belly. And exhale. Down. And right back down. Wrapping your front belly around the ball. 2. And 1. Good. All right. Press up. Coming off for a second. And come into tabletop. Press back to wisdom for a moment and just stretch. We're in a little bit of a back bend, so let's stretch her out here. Leaning left, leaning right. Working out your hip flexors. Flex your feet a little bit. Here, stretching back into your toes. Feels good. Okay. All right, let's spend just a couple of, let's get the black balls now and we'll get right into our psoas, okay? So this one is just gonna be a still thing. We're gonna be moving our feet around a little bit. I'm trying to see which way is gonna be the best for you guys to see what I'm doing. Diagonal, okay. So balls are, again, they're gonna be starting your hip bones, because we know that those are the bony landmarks that we were just there, okay? Then you're gonna take the balls and you're gonna, from your bony landmark hips, roll them down the diagonal towards the pubic bone. okay? And just imagine your little front pockets, right? And then when you come down, this is where the balls are gonna be. You're gonna lay on the balls like that, okay? So most of us can't, we're not that talented. We can't come down like that. So we have to put them down, come back down, and then place them in that spot. So you can start here, right hip bone, roll on the diagonal, and then bring it back down again. Put it on the left front hip bone, roll on a diagonal, and put it back down again. Okay, just adjust. Now, you want to be, the main thing here is to be inside your hip bone. You're off bone, and you're letting, you want to kind of, it's like you're trying to wrap your hips around the ball, let the ball sink in to that little cavity. Now you stay here. I want you guys to hang out in forearm plank. You can straighten your legs or leave the knees down, depending. This can be pretty intense, so if it gets at all like too much for you, just take the balls out, all right? Hang out here. I'm gonna show you guys on bones what you're doing. Okay, but you hang out and breathe here. And I'm gonna show you guys on bones just what's happening here. If he falls over, okay? All right, I know how to shift this, so hang on. Okay, so here's our front bones. Just while you're laying there breathing, I want you guys to relax. So you're not trying to clench your glutes, just let your glutes relax, turn your glutes off. Just let the body sink with each breath into the ball as I tell you this stuff, okay? So here's your hips. Here's your hip crest. That's where we were before when we were in the spine. We were back here rolling up over that, okay? And then you notice how your front of your spine goes all the way down in here. So we're actually right here with these balls. Here are those 2 points. Okay, the front of your hip bone, those are your 2 points. And we are, look at your spine, it comes down. You have all your organs in here, right? And then our balls are right here, inside the hips, like that. Right, so look at what we're doing. We're palpating organs. We're inside the hips, and it's sinking back in towards this. Now, this is where the psoas is. The psoas attaches right here. Okay, like T6 or something in here. And it comes down, the iliacus too, comes down and into the leg bone. So, right, so this is where we are, and we're trying to get this lengthened out because these balls stimulate and encourage lengthening and expansion in the muscles. That's what these balls do besides so many other things, but that's from a muscular standpoint, okay? So I want you to imagine that. You're sinking and letting those balls sink up in there. And if you feel a little bit nauseous, that's why, because you're getting into a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna come back down and join you guys. And we're gonna do a couple of things with the leg shape, and then we're going to come off these things, okay? So I move stuff out of the way. You can see. Everybody can see my feet. All right, so you all are here, adjusted, relaxed. Start to lower the torso down. And you can lay your head on your hands and make a pillow. If you all are head on to me, you can be, you're probably up on, you can stack your fists like that, look at me like that. Start to rock your hips sideways like this. Your windshield wiper in your hips. Okay? And then from here, windshield wiper, drop your hips to the right and hold. Take a breath in, breathe the belly, expand your belly to the ball. And exhale and relax. Good, take another breath, expand belly to ball. There you should feel it, exhale. Let your hips be heavy. You might even feel your pulse. Take one more breath, expand belly to ball. Exhale, relax. Ease on back to center, hips are even, and now over to the left side. You should feel like your hip like sliding down the side of the ball. This is really nice because it stretches the hips too. Okay, we're expanding hips. We're getting into the psoas and we're getting into the all the rotate internal organs, livestock. Okay, take a breath, expand belly to ball. Exhale out. Good. Again, if it gets too intense, just take the balls out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath. Inhale. Expand. Exhale. Relax. And then ease on back. Even hips. Okay. Final here. Optional. It's a more advanced move. You don't have to do it. Pull yourself a little bit more forward and back. Just kind of rock. You know, you're on your, look at my feet. They're flexed. I'm on my toes and I'm just bending and flexing, pushing forward and then flexing and I go back. Just seating, just trenching in a little bit more. You can take up the half bow here, take your foot and pull. Leaning to that side. Whatever foot you took, lean back over to that right side, pull, 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 stretch out your quad. 2, and 1, and then release, and then take the left, and pull. Take the other foot, whatever side you're on, and whatever side you're on, whatever foot you have, whatever leg you're bending, angle back over to that side. Now, some emotions can come up here. So if you feel emotional, let the emotion, don't block your emotion, don't get in front of it. Let it go. Take a breath in, expand belly to ball. Exhale. Good, I'm not cueing breath a lot because I'm talking, but you need to be breathing. You guys know that. Just breathe rhythmically in and out each kind of movement here. We're just breathing. We're continuing to breathe. One more breath in together. Expand, exhale. Then release your foot and come back to center. All right. Now the fun part is we're going to take these balls out and we're going to lay on the floor. We're going to see what happens to our belly. Okay. So lean over to one side, take the ball out. Lean over to the other side, take the ball out, and then just go flat. Feel your belly. Feel your low back. You might feel some stuff going on up in here. Remember where I told you the psoas attaches up here? The iliac is psoas. So you might feel a little angriness happening in here, sensation, or might feel good. Take a breath in, then breath out. Okay. Rock your hips side to side. Back to center. Roll out your shoulders. And then push yourself back up onto hands and knees. Just do a couple little cat-cows. Just again, observe, right? What you're feeling. What sensations are you having in that torso? That's a big, intense move. That's a big routine with little walls. And it can it really opens, it stretches things out, but it can be a little crunchy tomorrow, especially. Okay, so we'll just notice. All right, so let's finish up with just an easy pigeon. All right, you're going to come into downward facing dog. You're going to need your black ball. You're just going to need one black ball, and I mean we're really just going to do an easy pigeon. Pedal out the feet. Take your right leg up to the sky. Then bring your right leg forward into pigeon pose. This tonight, we're not going to do a full-on pigeon with the leg back. This is going to be a modified pigeons because I want to work on the IT, just opening up the leg bone a little bit. Okay, flex your right foot and have the lower leg parallel with the top of your mat. Leaning forward, take the ball. You're going to stick the ball at your trochanter, which is that big bone that sticks out on top of the leg bone. When you take your hand and just massage around, right around your, probably the most medius part of your leg, just do little circles and you'll feel bone right in there. It's like a big fist, okay? You're gonna take the ball, place it there, right on there, and then you're gonna hop up on top of the ball, and I'll do a side view, okay? So it's kind of right at the meaty part, and you should feel as you slide your hips back, you kind of feel a sensation change where the ball kind of comes into more of a, I don't know, it feels this like less meat, right? And then you go back up to your trochanter, and you should feel bone. It's just a different feel. It's like more of a fist feel than a flatter, longer feel. And again, I'll show you on bones when you guys get up here. So load up, okay? I'm on the side view, but you still want to have that top leg, that front leg parallel with the top of your mat, so it flexed. And then just come to a forward fold. It's an easy pigeon stretch tonight. Sliding your hips back a little bit, but you're not moving. You're just going to kind of stay around that trochanter. You can move around a little bit if you know it. You can move around a little bit, okay? And you're just stretching, and this gets into the groin. I'm going to come back for a straight on shot now, so you guys can see that. All right. Oh. You can come in and out of it. You just kind of stretch. You can go side to side, sliding more into the back of your leg. And just melt down forward and enjoy it. You're going to take a couple of breaths. Remember, you're still breathing. Still breathing. Stay there. I'm going to take a couple more breaths. You can begin to move yourself back if you want, or you can stay on the trochanter, but just kind of enjoy it. It doesn't matter here. Just move your hips back and bowing forward, and the ball can start to work up the side of the leg. You're going to get another couple of breaths here. Okay, keep going. Keep breathing.
What are you doing? You're kind of freaking me out over there, Hayden.
It's a video. Dean is.
What are you doing? You're kind of freaking me out over there, Hayden.
What? I had to get my power cord or I would lose you guys. Technical difficulties. Okay. See, we don't have all these in the class, right? All right, so take another breath. Finish up here, going down. We're just moving from your trochanter, right, down the side of your leg. Or you can stay right here. You know, we're just really getting just a pigeon stretch using that black ball. Again, I'm moving around just to show you all the different angles. You guys are just hanging out. Finish with that length. You can release your leg out and check out the difference in length of your legs. You can even go back here and check out the different leg, right? Like notice how your right leg feels. The right leg might be probably a little bit longer than the left, and it should feel nice and tingly. Okay? Shake out, shake out, shake out. And then you can go to the other side, right, from seated, all right? Find your trochanter on the left side, place the ball right there on the top of the trochanter. Roll around on it, bend your left leg, get it parallel with the top of your mat, and then take your other leg off to the side. And again, same thing here, you just come right in. So the idea tonight is just to get that trochanter, the top of the leg bone, which is called the trochanter, And remember that we just learned that there's rotators that come in there, and that long psoas iliacus that actually is responsible. You guys stay there and work for bend, for bending your leg like that. So this is shortening, lengthening, right? And then you have all these rotators that are in the hip that attach to your leg to do this, right? So you have to work you have to get into the leg bone, the top, and get all those attachments juiced up too. So we've really worked the hip tonight. Okay, so we have it back on that top of the leg bone, and then with every time you bow forward, right, again, I'm moving around just to show you, every time you move forward, you can scooch your hips back a little bit and draw the ball down towards the knee as you slide your hips back. It's just a nice, really good stretch, and again, this is all personal, right? So if you hit a good spot or you want to hang, go for it. Just keep making your way. We have a couple more breaths here. See, I'm moving it with my hand too. And again, you're just in your pigeon pose. I'm moving around to show you all different angles, but the pigeon pose is left leg even with the top, and this leg is out to the side tonight because we're going a little deeper into this front leg. It's really not about the back leg. Okay. Just finishing up down that side. When you're finished, you're going to shake your legs out, and you can see where you can check out the different differences in your leg. Okay. You can get into Baddha Konasana, the soles of your feet together, and just let your leg bones just be relaxed. Beautiful class, y'all. We're gonna come into Shavasana, knees together. When you're ready, you get your blankets. I'm going to just let you all melt away into Shavasana. You can stay as long as you want. You might want to take a long one tonight. Since you're in the coziness of your homes, which is kind of cool, isn't it? You don't have to drive. So have a beautiful evening, and thank you for joining me. Namaste. Melt into your Shavasana. Round down. Just relax. I'll keep the meeting on. Give you guys some music.